The Halliburton men rush in and remove the props, quickly set up a celebratory banquet, a table loaded with plates, cutlery, food, and drink. While the set is being changed, images of news footage are projected on the back curtain. They take us through a resurgence of the war, the capture of Saddam, the storm of Katrina, and the trial and execution of Saddam Hussein on the 30th of December, 2006. It is now New Year's Eve, December 31st, 2006. Cheney, Rumsfeld, and Condé enter and begin to sit at the table, leaving a chair for George at the head of the table. George enters, and they stand and they applaud and approach him. In a chair set aside for George, the ghost of Saddam Hussein appears. He is heavily bearded and covered in white dust. The three greeting George block his view of the ghost. Condé is holding a bottle of wine. She is closest to George. George looks at the wine. "Ah, sweet memory, to aid digestion and build on appetite, and toast to health and victory, but none for me." Rumsfeld. "Mr. President, please take your seat." Rumsfeld draws aside while indicating the chair at the head of the table and inviting George to sit. George sees the ghost and staggers back and rubs his eyes. "There's no empty seat." Cheney. "Right there, Mr. President." No, don't you see it?" Rumsfeld. "See what, Mr. President?" "The table's full." Condé. "Here, my good lord, what is that moves you?" "Which of you have done this?" "Done what, Mr. President?" George to Saddam. "Thou cannot say I did it. Don't shake your hoary beard at me." Cheney. "Gentlemen, rise. The President is not well." Condé. "Sit, worthy friends. He is often thus, and has been since youth. Feed, and regard him not." "Have you been drinking again, sir? You look but on a chair." "No, look there. See there. Behold, look upon it." To Saddam's ghost. "If thou canst nod, speak too. If gallows and graves must send those we bury back to haunt us, there can be no rest, no peace. Sweet Jesus, do not forsake me now." Saddam rises from his chair and begins to sing.
I thought we were friends, but friendship can end with Ronnie and Donnie. We all had a space in the nest. Yes. It was never for me that I ever was free when I'm serving and honoring all in your interests. Ha! The weapons you sold me, I would use boldly if think of it now, but it's all just a little absurd. Yeah. If your memory's hazy, I kept down the craziest jihadists and Shias and even the baddest of Kurds. Ha! Then you bring the guns, kill both of my sons, and you level the town and hunt me down. These boys were no good, Uday and Gossé, spoiled and vicious from Monday to Sunday. They were my sons, heirs to my crown that carried my shield, the fruit of my loins of my breed. You think I was crazy and dangerous too, but I held it together and sometimes with poisonous glue. 100 for years, bring on the tears. You thought you had won, but the suffering's only begun. The beasts are released and the earth would tremble. The killing remains, so your plans have been undone. Ha! I see. Let the animals free. What is? ISIS, Al-Qaeda crisis. No nices for ISIS. We'll keep on taking life. Yes, there will be no vestige of your heritage, your clumsy tongue, your wanton ways. The Sunnis and the Shias, the Sufis and the rest, they all have scores to settle. A bed of stinging nettle. Avaunt, quit my sight, let the earth hide thee. Thy bones are marrowless, thy blood is cold. You are hung and sold. Thou hast no power over me. ISIS, 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 Al-Qaeda crisis. No niceness, for ISIS will keep on taking life. Yes, I find I have no appetite.